I liked that this was my kind of humour for a film. I mean, this is a British film. Why, hello there YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Zombie Weekend. So, we're on day 3 now. I'm Random Ross, by the way, and today I'm reviewing zomcom splatter slapstick horror comedy Doghouse. So, this is of course directed by Jake West and it stars everybody's favourite Cockney geezer, Dyer, with Doctor Who's Noel Clarke, and This Is England's Stephen Graham, with Christina Cole in there, and Terry Stone, new on the Rise of the Foot Soldier series as I know him from. And this is, I've already told you the genre, so a group of guys, they're pretty much in bother with their other halves. They get kicked out or they get given the doghouse, hence the film's title. So they decide to get together and have a lads' weekend away in a remote village, only to find that in this village there's been an infection where the army intervene, and of course, there's a zombie virus going around the village that only affects women, turning the women into flesh-eating zombie women, or as they call them in this, Zombirds. And they, then turn into a fight for survival in the most comedic, most absurd ways possible. So what did I like about this one? Well, I liked that this was my kind of humour for a film. I mean, this is a British film, so there's a lot of British slang terms in there that I got, and I don't know if other audiences around the world will get it, but I did. I also like the soundtrack of this, including when they were playing Space Female of the Species during that birthday cake scene with Dyer. And the makeup they had for the Zombirds were pretty good, and the practical effects we got in there too, with some other visual effects we had as well. And we had some good comedic performances from our three main leads in this. Noel Clarke, as I said, Dyer, Noel Clarke and Stephen Graham. Dyer, he's just funny in any comedy. He can play a good hard man, but he can also play a funny laid-back Cockney guy. And I like that. I also like Noel Clarke in it, who at that time I recognised from playing Mickey Smith in Doctor Who. And also there's the Hood franchise that he's in as well. And he too was funny, playing kind of a similar character to how he played in Doctor Who, only the era where he was, to the Doctor, Mickey the Idiot. And of course then there was Stephen Graham, in this too, who again I'd recognise from This Is England. That's a Brit drama. And then we also got a few other familiar faces in there. Some other actors as well, that we had. It weren't just them three, but they end up being the main three survivors, along with another character who survives as well at the end. And we also get Terry Stone in there. There's also a gay character in there. One of the lads is gay, and he provides some good campy comic relief as well when they have to blend in and dress as women. And he's saying to the soldier, played by Terry Stone, "Is there something you're not telling us?" when they're mincing around dressed as women to try and camouflage from the Zombirds. And there's even another hilarious bit where Noel Clarke goes up to an army Land Rover. He's like, "I'm not going to let you beat me," and chucks a brick at the windscreen. It bounces off and smacks him on the head, knocking him out. That scene just has me in stitches every time I watch it. This whole film just has me in stitches. It's it's nothing to take seriously. If you've got some beers and you want a laid back evening and you want to watch something with gore and guts and silly slapstick comedy humour, this is the film for you. It's a lads film as well, but also we get zombie women in there, and then there's a bit where they find a way to control the zombie women at the end, the Zombirds, and then they break the device and then they have to leg it again. But this, as I said already, is a funny film, and I enjoy it every time I watch it. I haven't watched it for years. I mean, I watched it for the first time when it came out on DVD, and then I rewatched it a couple of years back, and then most recently I watched it about a few days ago for this review, and I still think it's a funny film, and I still enjoy watching it. I don't know if it's just my personal opinion, but it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but for me, it was. And as I say, for those who aren't British, there might be a few British slang terms that go over your head, but yeah, it's a fun film, and I enjoy it. So, ratings. What will I rate this one? You know what, the hell with it. I'm gonna give it 4 brains out of 5. 4 brains out of 5 for Doghouse, because I mean, it's by no far a masterpiece or brilliant, but I do enjoy it. So there you go. There is your zombie weekend fix for today. So have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share with your friends, and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, etc. It means a great deal to me if you do, but at the end of the day, the choice is yours. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. So I'll see you for the conclusion of part 1 tomorrow with day 4. So until next time, don't have nightmares.